Kiran Bedi, who in fact joins us as well. Kiran Bedi, you have known this particular story, the Lamborghini accident that's happened in Kanpur. There was initial delay with regard to naming a person in that FIR, and later, after a lot of hue and cry, the person's name was included. And after 3 to 4 days, the arrest has taken place. How do you in fact see this entire procedure? Is it according to procedure or procedural lapses that we are seeing?
Yes, police will have to do a lot of explaining. The area SHO or the investigating officer shall have to do, unfortunately, avoidable explaining. Had they done this right away on FIR as it is, as they saw the incident, I think it would have protected, and it would have been just both for victim if he was innocent, but also good for prosecution to prove. So it would have worked both ways. So I think defense has caused itself a lot of pressure. But then they have some very learned lawyers on the other side who probably may succeed in casting an element of benefit of doubt. But trial will take a longer time because arguments now would be both sides, the reasons for delay and the reasons for disappearing from Kanpur for medical evidence to Delhi, and the reasons for not taking into account all that was, and naming or recording the FIR as it was at that time. So I think, and by the way, supplementary FIRs can also be registered, as in this case, the name has been added. So it could have been added. Later on, the name could have been excluded in the investigation. So I think it's safer for police to go by the book of the law, the spirit of the law, letter of the law, and then seek justice. Because police is there to do justice to the situation and not save or accuse. That's the domain of the courts.
As a former IPS officer, how important is that FIR when it's first filed? Does it have a bearing? And as you said, supplementary FIRs can also be added. How does the case become strong with that first FIR itself?
First FIR has a very high evidentiary value, but it can be an innocent situation where you may not know and you may not insert a name wrongly. So remember, it's the intention. It's the intention which happens. At that time, there is no information who has done it. You record an FIR as it is. But as soon as you know, you record a supplementary FIR. It has a very high evidentiary value it is. Remember, it's always the intention behind any work which the police does.
And in this particular case, it was a Lamborghini. Not many people in this country own that kind of Lamborghini. In Kanpur also, very few people would be having a Lamborghini. The registration plates were there. It could have been easily traced.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So that whatever you can do, as soon as incident happens, whether it's the accused or the medical evidence or the confiscation of the vehicle or the statements of the witnesses or the recall of all the evidence which is on CCTV cameras, and you videograph the witnesses right away, the more urgent, more close it is to the incident, higher the evidentiary value for the courts. Because the courts will review all the videos according to the new law. You can videograph everything. So now you can produce those videographs in time. It's real time. So when it's real-time investigation, it certainly has more value. Real-time FIR, real-time CCTV, real-time recording of statements, real-time videographs, real-time medical evidence. So real-time saves a lot of time also of the judges, of the courts in trial. Otherwise, all this goes into arguments for and against, and then that's where the accused get the benefit of doubt.
Now, you have spoken about the kind of procedure that is there. How important is there for the medical test? Because that medical test is something that crucially seemed to have missed the entire opportunity to have that strong FIR.
Yes, it will need now more and more of forensics, because now these urine sample and the blood sample after 4 days, how relevant, how credible, how scientifically proven it would be, whether there were traces of alcohol or not, or the man was epileptic or not, or any other disease, or a heart attack. All this now, see, as I said, it is a lot of pressure now on the medical evidence. So now more evidence of the doctor's time, more time of the doctor. Had it been done, this matter should have been sorted out within the same day, investigation. But now this trial will take you months and years. And then by the time public memory being short, he would probably get the benefit of doubt, because he'll have army of very packed lawyers on one side and on the other hand, you will have the prosecutors on the other side. But then prosecutors is not just one case at a time. Prosecutors are overwhelmed with lots of other cases as well.
Right. Thank you, Kiran Bedi, for in fact joining with News9 and giving your perspective on this. Very crucial, in fact. Kiran Bedi saying that the first FIR is very important. It in fact carries a sense of immediacy as well, and also how the police could have in fact carried out. Now the question is, the delays would be something that would be lost on with regard to the medical aspects of it, and also interestingly enough, the questions being raised about why was the person in fact immediately shifted out from Kanpur to Delhi for a medical emergency. Why was the person kept in Delhi when the accident was here in Kanpur, and also why the initial the FIR lacked certain sense of aspects that in fact ensured that the case would be in strike.